All right, so I have everything folded in. Like I said, I pulled that label out just a little bit, but my grommets and everything are still as far down as they can go. And now I have to do my locking stows, which are the ones that go through the grommets. Some deployment bags have 4 grommets, some have 3. You want to take a look down here and see how many you've got to work with. Actually, I'm gonna back this up so I have tension on my lines. So I have 2. Doesn't matter which side you start with. I'm gonna put pressure on everything with my knee so nothing comes out of the bag. Then you wanna think about putting the grommet to the rubber band, not the opposite way, okay, right? I don't wanna pull this rubber band down that direction. I wanna pull the layer up, put it through, and see I have 2 hands to work with right now because I'm using my leg to hold my canopy in. So this is the tricky part. Put all of your fingers through the rubber band. I've got skinny little girl fingers. Gentlemen, you should be strong enough to put all of your fingers through that rubber band. Now, think about moving towards your rig with your deployment peg. Grab the lines, and this is your last chance. See down here, I've got just some slack in my lines. I can milk it, is what it's called. You just kind of pull that all taut. All right, and then I can incorporate my first stow. Basically, you want to grab it exactly how you want it to look, which is usually about 2 inches or 3 fingers, okay? And all the lines even. So right there, that's about 3 fingers. You want to wrap it 2 times. I put pressure on the rubber band with my thumb. I go 1 time around, I go 2 times around. See how I've wrapped my thumb in there? Make sure all the lines are evenly. There's not like a big loop and then a tiny loop. They're all about the same length. And then pull your thumb out. Boom. This stuff right here, some people will go, oh my gosh, is this okay? This is just that tension or that slack that you milked out of your lines. Just kind of, you know, just kind of hide it. If you can't see it, you can't worry about it, right? No, I'm just kidding. As long as the lines are all tensioned evenly, and then this first stow are tensioned evenly, what happens between this rubber band and the top of that, even if there's a little slack, it's fine, okay? Now we're gonna lock the next grommet. Same thing, I'm gonna do this faster motion. I have 2 hands to work with. All my fingers go through the rubber band, all 5 fingers. I'm gonna grab the lines. Now I'm thinking about moving my bag again towards my rig, but instead of thinking about tensioning the lines from my rig to my hand, I'm thinking about tensioning the lines from this stow to this stow. And I want them to match, okay? So this one was 3 of my fingers. I wanna make this one the same with no slack in this line group right here, okay? So I'm gonna bend that. I'm gonna make it look like the other stow, 3 fingers, okay? Same thing I did before where I use my thumb on the bottom. I push it on the rubber band. I do it again. Oh, motherfucker. So, as you can see, my rubber band broke. It happens, I checked it, rubber bands break. So now you have to replace your rubber band. Hopefully you have a friend, like I did, to bring it to me so I didn't have to leave my pack job half done. All right, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put the rubber band, take the old one off, make sure there's no remnants in there. Put it through like that, and then put one end inside of itself like so. Pull it tight, okay? It's like a girth hitch for the people who climb, or a lark's head for those of you who know that, not all of you Navy people. All right, doing it again. Rubber band through the grommet. All 5 fingers on the left hand. Tension lines from this side to this side. Boom. And now we're gonna grab the stow just how we want it, like so. Now, 1 finger, 2 wraps. Make sure all that goes through. Let the rubber band go. You can fix any difference in the lines at this point. Pull your thumb out, okay? So now when we look at this, I got 2 even stows. And you know what? I'm thinking this is a little short. It's not too bad. You might want to make this a little bit bigger. This is not super ideal, but it'll work. They're even. We don't want them huge and hanging over the side, okay? You want them more or less in line with the side of your deployment bed, all right? For those of you who have rubber bands that go all the way up, you're just gonna keep going right and left, right and left, right and left, always thinking about tensioning the line from the last grommet, or sorry, from the last stow to the next stow, okay? Just think about making sure these lines are even and that all the stows are about the same size all the way down, moving towards your rig.